peace.
我要搶佢嘅嘢，係因為佢唔好，唔係我唔好啊。
I want to rob him because he's bad, not because I'm bad.
因為佢有錢，佢應該將嗰啲錢分啲俾我，等我嚟搶，就係佢唔好啦。
Because he has money, he should share some of that money with me. He made me steal, rob
我
him.
心安理得。
So my heart is at peace.
仲話，如果你拉佢咧，你麻煩啦。你拉佢你仲麻煩喎，知唔知啊？
If you arrest him, you're in more trouble.
因為你嘥錢啦。
Because you're wasting money.
你要請警察啦。
You're gonna get the cops or pay the cops.
You have to pay the police 啦。你仲有法庭啦。
And you have the court.
你仲要坐監啦。
And you have to send him to jail.
仲要揾人煮飯俾我食啦。
You need to find someone to cook food for him.
你簡簡單單聰明啲俾我搶咪就算咯。
If you simply just let me rob him, then it'll be easy.
係啦，你搞事啦，係你搞到社會麻煩。
See, you're causing problems in the society.
嗱，小心啊，小心聽啊，千祈唔好重複我頭先講嗰啲太多啊。
Don't let me repeat those things I said before too much.
因為你陣間講得太多，你先將自己嘅頭腦洗咗，以為去洗自己嘅頭腦，以為搶嘢係好事啦。
Because if you do, you're going to brainwash yourself to think that, oh, robbing people is good, is a good thing.
但係世上真係有呢啲咁嘅人嘅。
But the people in the world, they really exist. There really are people in the world like this.
佢以為去搶嘢，心安理得。
They think robbing people, you know, they can be at peace in their hearts.
仲有理直氣壯。I have good reasons 係啦，佢犯罪都有 good reason 嘅，小心啊！
They have good reason to sin. Even for sinning, they have good reasons.
所以我哋一定要講正義、和平、喜樂在聖靈中。
So that's why we talk about.
聖經係標準。
So that's why we have to practice righteousness, peace, and joy in the Spirit, using the Bible as the standard.
45年前香港讀書人同埋現在香港讀書人，45年前機會不會再嚟啦，嗰啲咁嘅反應唔會有啊。
So the educated believers 45 years ago in Hong Kong and the educated people here today are different. The opportunity that existed 45 years ago may never happen again.
仲有35年前同埋15年前，呢個20年前啊，我個15座位嘅小巴咧就能夠坐25個孩子。又接送佢哋翻屋企同埋回嚟教會，又載佢哋去公園玩，2次我就能夠接送50個細佬哥啦。現在唔可以啦，呢啲時間永遠唔能夠再有啦。
So 35 years ago to about 25 years ago, I was able to pack 25 children in my 15-seat van and take them to outings. I was able to take the church activities from their homes and drop them back to their home. I was able to take them to the park to play. With 2 trips, I could transport 50 kids. Today I can't do that anymore. So this opportunity will never happen. It's not because I'm too old.
係因為而家嘅時間唔得啦，每個 baby 都要有卡士。
Because every kid now has to have 1 car seat.
以前咧，我能夠坐一排，坐喺凳嗰度，坐喺椅嗰度一排，然後另外一排咧坐喺佢哋膝頭哥，仲有一排企喺前面。
But before I was able to have 1 row filled with a bunch of kids, and then the next row, the next set of kids sat on their knees or their laps,
on the lap,
and then the third set of kids stood up.
9個座位嘅車啊，我前邊我司機側邊嗰個9個座位嗰種 Volkswagen 啊，就可以坐5個細佬哥啦。
So on the right side of the van, I was able to seat 9 kids.
No, 5 kids on my right hand side, that passenger seat. 然後就係2個咧坐喺裏邊，又3個坐喺呢度，又3個企喺嗰度。我嗰度就最少可以坐5個啦。
So 3 would be able to sit in the seat, the passenger seat, and 2 would like stand.
但係而家咧，佢要卡士。
But now every child requires a car seat.
只能夠坐1個。
So only 1 kid per car seat.
呢啲永遠唔會再有啦。
So this type of opportunity will no longer exist.
我意思即係俾你認識下，有好多機會咧過咗就冇啦。
I just want you to realize that there's a lot of opportunities. Once it passes, you may never get them again.
現在15個座位嘅車咧，可能你最多坐咗10個細佬哥咋，因為個卡士咧佔咗好多位啊。
So now with a 15-seat van, you can only put maybe 10 people.
呢啲機會永遠唔再有啦。
So these opportunities will never come back.
仲有呢個可能大家都最有興趣聽嘅，就係我哋教會聚會呢個地方對面街嗰塊地。35年前我哋嚟呢度嘅時候，2萬美元， 美金2萬人。3年前韓國人用700萬買嚟建樓房，咁佢機會時間幾時就會有呢？
So maybe you would find this story a little more interesting. It's about a piece of land across the street from our church building. 35 years ago, it was sold for 20 grand. And then 3 years ago, some Korean people bought it for 7 million.
嗱，子健啊，連我都覺得好可惜啊！
Even Franklin, even I think this is very sad or
sour。
sour.
我每次上到呢度啊，亦都覺得可惜，因為但係我係咁樣諗，若是當日能夠買咗呢塊地咧，今日咧可以賣700萬，呢700萬咧喺呢邊起個教堂，可以起一個能夠像樣嘅教堂榮耀神啊！
So I was thinking, years ago, if we were able to buy that land, then we could build a beautiful church. $7 million should be enough to build a beautiful church to glorify God.
喂，7 million 面啦，唔知隨便啦係咪？7 million。假如我哋嗰陣時3年前有嗰塊地，而家可以賣700萬，我哋可以起喺嗰邊，或者起喺呢邊，賣咗呢塊，起喺嗰邊，賣咗嗰塊，起呢邊，咁啊！哇！但係而家咧冇啦，冇咁嘅機會，所以我哋只能夠喺呢度一直咁喺呢度咁樣。
Yeah. So if we bought that land 35 years ago, we could have used that money, sold it for $7 million, raised some building over there, maybe sell that property, and then come back here and continue to build the church building. But once the opportunity is lost, you can't get it back.
我知道各位咧，亦都自己都有好多故事啊。雖然你哋細個年輕嘅都有已經有好多咁嘅故事。 錯失咗好多發財嘅機會。
So I know a lot of people here, even though you're young, you might have a lot of experiences like this, where you lose an opportunity to make lots of money.
嗱，有機會咧寫下，然後咧鼓勵你以後千祈唔好喺度喊，哇！嗰陣時有嗰陣時，千祈唔好喊啊！
So you can write all these experiences down, but please don't cry.
不過你學習以後有機會咧要聰明啲，即刻揸住，特別係救恩嘅機會。
But what you have to learn is, in the future, if you have an opportunity, you have to grab it, especially when it comes to the opportunity of salvation.
嗱，你可能咧，你嗰啲故事可能係發財嘅機會，但係我嘅故事咧係有拯救人靈魂嘅事。
So your stories might be about making lots of money, but my experiences or stories are about saving souls. 請留意《傳道書》3章第1節所說：天下每一件事有佢發生嘅時間，亦都有佢發生嘅作用。 So please pay attention to Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. There's a season for everything. There's a purpose for everything. 當機會就在面前嘅時候，你要立刻抓住佢，不可以用佢溜過去啊！ When an opportunity is presented to you, grab it and don't let it slip by or pass you by.
有人咁樣形容機會嘅來臨，機會好似人嘅圓頭骨啊，前面有一執頭髮啊，嗰啲死人骨都係。如果你知道如果你喺山邊人踩到嗰啲死人骨啊，好多時候你發現前面有執頭髮嘅，而且係好長，男人女人都係好長嘅，因為佢死咗之後都會長嘅，所以前面有頭髮，後邊係光滑嘅。
So someone described opportunity as a man's scalp, having a bundle of hair in front, but the back is shiny and smooth. And a lot of times, if you look at skeletons, even the front of their scalp, the front of the hair is still growing even after they're dead. Because hair still grows after the body dies. 所以機會一過去咧，你找你都找唔住啦。機會向你前面嚟嘅時候，喺你前面嘅時候，你即刻揸住佢嘅頭髮就可以捉住佢啦。 So when the opportunity comes, you have to grab it. Once it passes by, you can't grab it anymore. So it's like a piece of hair. You have to grab it from the front, so it won't get away. 所以我覺得呢個好有意思，就同各位一齊嚟分享。So I think this has a lot of meaning, so that's why I want to share it. 就係機會嚟嘅時候，你即刻將佢捉住。So when the opportunity comes, you have to grab it immediately. 過咗之後咧，要捉都捉唔住啦。When it passes, even if you want to grab it, you can't. 呢就係啟示錄22章11到12節。希望咧你唔好等啊，等到啟示錄22章11到12節發生嘅時候。So please do not wait until what it says in Revelations 22:11 to 12 happens to you. 呢個就係重複頭先所講過啦。So this is reviewing what we talked about before. 嗱，不義的叫他仍舊不義，污穢的叫他仍舊污穢，為義的叫他仍舊為義，聖潔的叫他仍舊聖潔。看啊，我必快來賞罰在我，要照各人所行的報應他。So he that is unrighteous, let him do unrighteousness still. He that is filthy, let him be made filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him do righteousness still. And he that is holy, let him be be holy still, behold, I will come quickly, and my reward is with me to render each man.
所以聖經講得好清楚。
So the Bible clearly states this.
如果你有個機會，你有感動，你要信耶穌。
If you have the opportunity and you move to believe in Christ,
心裏有感動要信耶穌嘅時候咧，就唔好放過呢個機會。
so if your hearts are touched and moved by the gospel preaching,
立刻要到當地基督教會請佢哋嚟到幫助你。
don't delay, don't lose this opportunity. Go to the Church of Christ in your area and ask them to help you.
因為呢啲機會一過咗去咧，可能永遠唔再翻嚟。
Because once these opportunities pass, it may not ever come back.
因為而家咧，我將呢個講章放喺網上，所以我咁樣寫法。
Because the sermon is recorded on the web, that's why I wrote it this way.
而且咧，我知道世界上而家好幾個地方，佢哋用我嘅講章去講道。
And also I know a few places in the world use my sermon to preach.
前幾日我收到一個電話，就係吉隆坡嗰度打嚟嘅。
A few days ago, I received a phone call from
有個弟兄
Toronto.
有個弟兄咧佢哋請佢講道。
A brother was invited to preach.
佢就稱讚過，哇！你講得真係好嘢，聖經經文咁熟啊！